Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Tea with the Queens, where we are transforming and we are empowering and we are acquiring the skills that's given to us so that we can have productive businesses and it enhance our lives. So today, I'm so excited about today's show. I got some amazing women. And we're doing a duo today. I have some amazing women with some amazing stories and some amazing attributes to our community. And we have Miss Ava Nicole and we have Miss Sheila Glass. And they are doing some remarkable things in our area. And I just had to have them on so that they can pour into us, share with us, teach us. So without further ado, I'm going to bring them up so that they can introduce themselves. Hello.
Hi.
All
Hello.
right, ladies. All right, ladies. Welcome to Tea with the Queens. So, what I would like to do is I would like to start with Miss Ava Nicole to just let us know who Ava Nicole is.
My name is Avis Nicole, and I am a crochet
I am
stylist.
so look. I practiced that. I practiced that.
And it's fine.
I practiced that. I mean, okay. You have permission to slap my hands. You may. I'm sorry. You got the floor, Miss Avis Nicole. Oh my God.
Yes. Avis Nicole, and I am a crochet stylist, and I specialize in alopecia and other hair disorders.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. I am Sheila Glass of GlassHouse Productions. I am your fun facilitator, and host and MC services is something that I offer. Thank you for having me on, Melissa.
I'm glad and privileged that you all are here. So, with that being said, I just kind of want to talk about getting right off into everything. I just want to talk to Miss Avis Nicole, and I want you to just kind of share with us about your business, what it is that you do, and why are you so passionate about that.
Okay. Well, started as a braider as a 16-year-old, and it blossomed into a whole entire business for years. Kind of went in retirement. And then I had an epiphany one day that I was the happiest doing hair, helping others, um, learning new things through other people, networking. I love it. I am passionate about ladies with hair loss. Hair loss can come from many things: medication, stress of life, changes of life, which is menopause, premenopausal, surgeries, just a plethora of things that can cause hair loss. I offer free consultations. The initial one is free for me to see what I can do for you. I'm realistic on what to offer the person. Sometimes hair is too heavy that they want, sometimes it's perfect. So yeah, free consultation. I'm in Maryville, Indiana, with the 317 number. Most people think I'm in Indianapolis, but I'm in Maryville. My number is 317-480-7260.
Okay, how long have you been doing hair?
Started at 16 and I'm going close to 50. So I've been doing hair for years. I've experienced hair loss as well, just through things of life. And of course, getting older, your hormones change,
Mm.
medication, side effects that you don't realize is your medication, life. So I've done wonders with my hair, from it going from super disorder to now it's healthy. And I do offer hair care advice for the ladies that come here and get their hair done, even if they're not having hair problems. Some people just go to the salon and they sit there and they don't touch their hair, they don't see their hair, they just see the finished product. Sometimes your hair is thinning, balding, and you may not know. So I do offer hair care for anyone that comes here.
And that's very, 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 very important because a lot of times, we have professionals who do hair. They just want to do the hair and they just want to
Hmm.
have the client be happy, get the money, and move on. But they don't realize that underneath whatever it is that they're doing, that
Right,
something's not right. They're
right.
suffering from something. And when you have someone who's honest and can give them that feedback and say, hey, maybe this is not a good time for you to get your hair done like this, but how about we work on this so that
Absolutely.
your hair can get stronger? And that's empowering, I'm telling you, because, and it's also emotional for women.
Hmm.
Even for myself, it's emotional for women to, go to get their hair done and really just don't have that type of rapport with the hairstylist. And
I tell people, I give them the advice. Go back to when you were a girl. Most of us had long, thick hair. We had healthy hair, even if it wasn't long. We had healthy hair. What did your mom, your auntie, your grandma, whoever was in charge of your hair, what did they do? Go back to basics.
yeah,
Go back to basics. It's fine to use new products. It's fine if it's working for you. But sometimes new products don't work for you. Everybody can't wear a relaxer. Some people need a kiddie relaxer versus adult relaxer. Um, I tell people be realistic and go back to basics. When was your hair the healthiest?
right.
And then what did you use then? What was your routine then? Most people get away from scalp health.
Yeah,
Most people's scalp is unhealthy. It's dry. It's not manipulated at all. We have everything on top of it, but oil and moisturizer. If you have a lot of glue styles, you can't get to your scalp. If you wear a wig a lot, you need to take it off and take care of your hair. Most people don't wash their own hair and condition their own hair anymore. So you're dependent on the other person. You need to put your own hands in your own hair,
yeah.
if that makes sense.
It does
Oh, it
because
does.
you really. What are you? I mean, Sheila.
I agree
Because
with that. You know,
yeah,
sometimes you just have to feel your scalp. No, I agree with that. You know your hair. You've grown, especially when you get to this age. You've grown with this hair, and and I never thought about it that way. But I do kind of remember going back to what I felt was my healthiest, and it's when I wasn't doing too much glue and too
yeah,
much, you know, sewing in and all of that. And there's nothing wrong with those styles. And I've heard Avis say this before, but switch it
Right.
up. She would always say, switch it up.
yeah. You have to switch it up. And I
Absolutely.
remember when you say going back to the roots and to the past. I remember when I was younger, my grandmother used to use Glover's mane a lot and
Absolutely.
stuff like.
Mm.
Yes.
And those were the tried and true. And that was before we really got off into a lot of different things because, we all around the same age. So then, there came the curl. A
Right.
lot of things was already there. We just didn't
Hmm.
know it. But in our day and time when things became, I guess, readily available for us,
Hmm.
we then started going to the curl, uh, relaxing the hair in that manner. It was I would say it was probably like a good product per se, but it wasn't. I don't think it was one of those kind of products that you can just live the rest of your life on,
Right.
and it caused that type of damage. So a lot of people from that era that may be experiencing some thinning, hair loss, and things like that,
Hmm.
they were in the era of the curl. They were in a permanent, what they call it, permanent, and they were in
Hmm.
the era of, doing the perms and the relaxers and things like that. So we didn't have that knowledge thing way back in the
Yeah,
day.
agree.
They,
Were they educating us? Were
yeah,
they
Right.
educating us? I don't remember
Right.
that.
And
no,
that's one thing I offer with the services. I give you hair education. It's right back to basics. When was your hair the healthiest? What was your mom, grandmother, auntie, whomever putting in your hair? What were you doing weekly?
right,
And you got to think about, as a little girl, we had our hair sectioned in parts for ponytails.
hmm,
So our scalp is getting air, oxygen, it's getting sun, it's getting manipulation because it's constantly being combed and brushed weekly, every other day, every 2 days, whatever, how your mom would do your hair. So the scalp knows to grow, it knows to thrive, it knows to live. It's a living organism.
yeah.
So we have to go back to basics.
Yeah, and that's refreshing. And I think that, I know for me, when I'm working with my hair and I'm, doing different things to my hair to stimulate it, when it's growing, it's mine. It may be slow growing, but I'm so excited that when it does grow, I'm that's my hair. And I start to embrace whatever grows. I'm embracing it because I'm excited about it.
Hmm.
But like you said, the ponytails, the letting the sun hit it, let the air hit it, and letting it breathe.
Right.
Like Miss Sheila said, we wasn't educated in that sense, and
Right.
especially not by beauticians. hairdressers back in the day. We went and got our hair done, and then they sent us on our way. So, but Miss Sheila, well, before I do that, I would like to show a picture that I have for you, Miss Avis, about just kind of showing how you do hair and how you offer services to those that may be experiencing hair loss. So I want to just show that a little bit. So I like the way that you do the hair because it's so many different techniques out here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're experiencing hair loss and you think that it may not be an opportunity for you to, have a nice style, to get your hair done and to feel confident about your hair, then see Miss Avis, because as you can see, there's a whole lot of different things that she does, and she's very, very, very creative with that.
I have a story about that young lady. I met her at a beauty supply store. She was in line, and it was a very long line. So we started talking, and she was talking about her birthday was coming up, and she wasn't feeling really well about it. And I thought, let me get my card out and tell her I offer services, and I specialize in alopecia. And she was a person that was suffering from alopecia. She really was in tears in the store. Like, I didn't even feel good about my birthday because of my hair loss, and I got to keep wearing wigs. I said, well, I have other options. And that's one thing I want women to know. You have options with hair loss. You have options if you don't have hair loss. And that's the reason. That's how I met her. In the
Is that the one who was crying after you did her hair?
She was the person that sat in this chair and said, I can actually go to bed with hair on my head. I don't have to take my hair off or anything like that. And as women, we want to feel good about ourselves, waking up and going to bed. So I was happy for her that she's able to go to bed like anyone else that night.
But you know what?
Awesome.
You don't know what it's like to lay down and not have to worry about, let me grab something, and and like I said, somebody who experiences that for myself, it just feels good to know that you can just get up in the morning and you kind of feel like you're pretty, because
yes,
that's our glory. We want to feel pretty,
right?
Right.
Very.
What's the name of this business? Hey Queen, right? You want to wake
Hey
up
Queen,
right? Go to bed.
Remember the Hey Queen.
Let me crown you.
So Miss Sheila, I got a flyer that I want to put up as well, and I like when I saw this flyer, I fell in love with it, and I'm saying that that's it right there. All the beauty in it, all of the beauty represents Queen. It just represents this style and taste and confidence. I love that. And I love that because it's in our area. This is home. This is right here in our area.
Absolutely.
I'm being impartial, y'all, because we in Maryville, so in Crown Point. But this is home for us. So, but that is, it's amazing to see something of quality in your own area.
Absolutely. And let me brag about my client.
Go ahead.
Let me go ahead and brag about my client, because she over there being modest. I'm gonna just go ahead that way. When you walk in that studio, it's like walking through it's like being in a royal court. It's beautiful in there. It's clean in there. It's relaxing in there. You go in, you almost go in knowing that you're going to come out of there right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's how I felt. Well, I've been doing it a while, but when she took it to the next level with Hey Queen, I'm like, oh, girl, I ain't going to say the other. I didn't say girl. I said something else. You on to something. You on to something.
I can imagine. I already
know. You know how I speak. I speak freely.
And one thing to piggyback on that humbly, I have experienced not too good of experiences in salons. Sometimes it's children running around, and that's not safe because it's hot irons everywhere, chemicals, whatever. Wow. I wanted to offer a place where it's all about you. Mm-hmm. You have privacy. No one's going to see what kind of hair you got, what you don't have. It doesn't even matter. There's no judgment zone here. I wanted to be clean. I wanted to be comfortable. I put on age-appropriate things for children when they get their hair done. I put on appropriate adult TV when adults are here. I want people to feel safe. The information is safe with me. Like some of my clients don't mind showing their hair issues without being masked. Some do. I am about the confidentiality of my clients. So again, as Sheila said, it is for a queen.
Yes.
That's right. And
And you know,
again, I was
no,
going to mention that, and I'm glad you did. The women have given permission that you see that are masked. They know that Avis is using their photos, even the ones covered up. They gave permission, so no one is being, exposed
right.
here at all. But I'm happy for those women who gave Avis permission to use those photos because it helps other women to see that they have options.
Right.
So,
And like you say, and it's a sense of joy. It's a sense of joy because, like you say, could you imagine what it's like when I watch a little girl who has cancer and lost her hair. She goes to a hair restoration place where they've ordered a wig for her. And this is something I've seen on social media, on TV. And they put the wig on her, the hair system, the unit, and how she just lights up because she feels now that I'm kind of back to some type of normalcy. That's what it normalcy. They feel like they're normal. They you don't know
Mhm.
that's all cliche. That doesn't mean anything. We all normal,
sure,
but they kind of
sure,
feel like they back in the groove of things, and
absolutely.
how their face light up. So what you do for women of color, and how we have those opportunities, and we walk out of there, and you know, and I told Miss Avis, I said, especially being in an area where it's not really heard of to have that type of care because you don't want to have to travel. And when you have that nearby, it gives you another sense of confidence because I've seen some bad men and women do some hair some places, but I'm like, who's traveling all that way just to get the hair done? So
Right.
it's a blessing to have that near you. So those who are in this area, take heed. So how can they get in contact with you, Miss A?
Okay. I'm on Facebook, Avis Nicole Bowman. I'm on Instagram, the Chocolate Fairy __. You can contact me by phone. If you would like to do old school calling, you can call me on the phone. If you would like to text, you can text me. My number is 317-480-7260. I'm located in Maryville, Indiana. I'm not far from 61st. Once they contact me, if they do have a hair disorder or just anything, any balding, anything like that that they feel is questionable, I would recommend them to set up a consultation. I take consultations in the morning and evening. I do have late evening appointments as late as 7. I have appointments as early as 6 a.m. So I am that hairstylist that will get up at the crack of dawn and the sun can go down and I'm still doing hair. They would really contact me without a disorder, um, with a final hairstyle. I encourage women to go on the page, look. I know it's a lot of pictures, lots of videos, but narrow it down to 3 styles. Once you got that 3 that you know you want, narrow it down to 2, then 1. Once you have that final style, call me, text me, and then I will give them the information to send their deposit. Once they send their deposit, they're locked and loaded. We have the date, we have the time. I'm really flexible with that as well. Again, early morning, late evenings. And the next step is see you at your appointment. It's just 2 steps.
See, very simple, very simple, and from what I can see, very reasonable. So I'm gonna leave that.
Hmm.
So, but now I'm shifting gears a little bit. We're going to go to Glass House Productions. Now,
Yay.
there's a connection between Miss Sheila and Miss A.
Hmm.
So Miss Sheila going to explain to us the connection, and then we're going to get a little bit off into Miss Sheila and what it is that she does and how she contributes to this area. But see, she contributes a lot to you, and as far
Hmm.
as we see you, you are visible. And I'm not saying that Miss Sheila did it all, but I mean, we got to give credit where credit is due, Miss Sheila.
Yes.
Okay.
So we
Now,
want to talk about that
oh
because
yeah.
that is major because you want to be seen. How will people know you? How will people be able to find you? How will
Right.
people be able to seek you? So I just found that fitting to just do that. So without further ado, I'm going to let you, Miss Sheila, talk about GlassHouse Productions.
Okay. So GlassHouse Productions is the name obviously comes from a portion of my last name. And my brother, Daryl, actually had a business in Florida called GlassHouse. I think he did restoration. And so once he dissolved his business, I just simply asked him if I could keep the name. So I have to give credit to my brother, Daryl Glass, D Glass, for the name. We're going to
Okay,
keep that
Daryl.
name in the family. And it came from our last name and then the fact that, it was more like a home. The four of us, the six of us, the Glass House, Glass Six, we have always, wherever we went, we made it our home. So that's kind of what Glass House is about. And what I do is I provide PR, aggressive marketing services, to individuals or businesses that's trying to just kind of start or establish businesses. Now, Avis, obviously, as you know, has been doing business for years.
Yes.
So it was just really a collaboration. But going back to Glass House, it started off as where I'm just kind of lending business solutions to already established business, or again, businesses that are trying to just kind of get off the ground. And I kind of tailor it to that person's business. So there is no one size fits all marketing and plugging for everyone. Once I consult with the individual or the business, we put something together just for them. So you're not going to see the same, slogan or things for you. Like for Victoria, I have a girl that I do the pink tub. You're not going to see the same thing for Hey Queen. So what happened is, how the dots connected is, Avis and I have known each other for quite some time. And, she moved away and we were doing family business. I'm married, she's married. And now we're business women. Avis came to me like, Sheila, I'm going to go back to doing hair. First, I had to shout. I had to do the hallelujah shout. I had to do the hallelujah shout.
But
Because
you up,
hands down.
I mean, I understand.
Hands down. And haven't I always told you this, Avis? She, to me, is prime when it comes to doing hair. She is up there. She is the creme de la creme of hair to me. So when she said she was coming out of retirement and we're going to collaborate, I didn't have to think about much. Yes. It was a firm yes. It was more like a hell yes. Yes. And the reason why I say that is because I promote what I believe in. I am not going to do it just because you say, hey, put this out. Can you tell people about this? I like to speak to what I know. She knows hair.
Yes.
I know a good business. I don't know. It's just like a niche. So what it is we just started there. She said, I want my business to take off. I don't want to work forever. Are you still working, Avis?
No, I let go of my 9-to-5 job. I'm full-time hairstylist.
That's what it's about. We want to do our thing.
Yeah, and I really did believe in her mission with Hey Queen. She has always been that person that is wanting to help people. Mm-hmm. I don't care if it's with hair, helping you pick out some groceries, helping you pick out some shoes. She likes to help, and I believed in her product and her services. So it took nothing for me to jump on that. So what I do is I plug for Avis. I like and share all of her. She makes her own. Because I don't want to take.
Right. Yeah.
She markets her better than anybody. I'm just helping.
Yeah.
Avis already knows how to market. Right. But again.
So yeah, forgive me, Miss Avis, for taking that credit from you. Forgive me.
I had to get that back.
Look, all I did get me straight.
All I did was add it to it.
Yes.
I make sure it gets out there in these streets.
Yeah.
You can go on Facebook, Instagram, any given moment, and you're gonna see Hey Queen somewhere.
But you know what?
All I did was advise. I said just make sure you like it every day. If you have whatever you're doing,
Mhm.
make sure some content is out there every day.
But I
I
mean,
didn't have to
she's
really.
very busy,
She's not the client I fight with.
right?
I give her my advice, tell her what I think, tell her what I think it would kind of go out there, go along with people. People would kind of snag onto, and she does it.
Hmm.
Best client, seriously.
But she does a hell of a job, okay? Because I'm
Come
telling you,
on.
I'm looking, I'm like,
Thank you.
I got to talk to Miss Avis. I said because I was so impressed with
Thank you.
your delivery, with everything that you do. And forgive me for not giving you props on
Oh,
what.
it's not a big deal. As
So
long as the
I'm
information gets out
yeah,
there, I'm good.
yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
I
beautiful.
just help move the information along. That's
Mhm.
part of what GlassHouse
Yeah.
production does. You're gonna tell me what it is you need, what it is you want, and I'm gonna deliver. I'm gonna make sure everybody knows about it. I'm gonna make sure everybody, not just saying, "Hey, she does hair." I'm sporting it. I'm wearing it. So it's
Yes.
not like I can just say, "Look at her hair." I'm
So
sporting
look,
and
I'm gonna pop
wearing.
this back up here real quick, as I just want them to see. So you see that?
Y'all see it?
That is a product of the product.
Yes.
See what I'm saying?
Product.
So
I
she's
like
not
that, girl. Let me write that down.
right. You ain't just talking the game. You playing the game, and it's
Right.
beautiful.
Thank
I had
you.
to.
Always, I
I
love my
love
hair
this flyer.
every time. I don't think I've had not one hairstyle that I didn't like. I'm that PR girl that I'm gonna go put your flyers on the car.
Yes, she
I'm gonna
will.
like and share. I'm gonna walk around and put the flyers on the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
This.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna I'm gonna put it all over my business page. I have a business page, GlassHouse Productions, right here on Facebook. Right on Facebook. I go by TikTok. I'm Sheila Goddess. SHE. Capital DA, capital GODDESS. She the goddess. I am Pretty Brown 71 on Instagram. Other than that, you can reach me at 770-912-6932. Again, that is 770-912-6932. Or you can email me at glasshouse0671@gmail.com. Again, that's glasshouse0671@gmail.com.
Excellent. So we're going to make sure that we have all that contact information for both of you all as well, so that people can reach out to you and get in contact with you for services and for product. So what I want to do, Ms. Sheila Glass, is I want to bring up a flyer of yours that you done under your agency.
Oh, under
That
Glass House
because you
Productions.
also promote and
And
here
I
you're
offer
your own
MC
event.
and hosting services. MC
Yeah,
and
so
hosting services.
I would bring this flyer up. It's old, but it's relevant now. Oh, you know what, Sheila? That's my baby's birthday, December 18th. That's my son's birthday. I just popped.
Oh,
Ain't that something?
yeah. That was
Yes.
my first one. That was my
Yep.
launch.
Yep. Tequila tasting.
Yep.
So I want everybody to just kind of get a good look at the quality of the flyer, the quality of everything. You see a picture at the top. So this is not something that's just a fly by night. I'm just doing something. This is for real.
Mm-hmm.
This is for real. This is a for real deal. We serious about what we do over
Oh,
here.
yeah. Absolutely.
Be serious about what we do over here. And I love this picture as well, because when I saw this picture, it represents such class, and it represents exactly the image of kind of what Glass House Productions
Yeah.
what it means. And this is a picture of excellence.
Beautiful.
Courtesy
Love
of
it.
Pro Focus. Pro Focus
Yes.
was the one who shot that one. Who shot
Yes.
you?
Oh,
Pro
wow.
Focus.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Excellent. I love that. And I love that. I love the look, and I love the boldness. And like I say, I'm looking at the flyers, I'm looking at the pictures, I'm looking at what you all put out, and it's quality, and you can't help but to just gleam at it and be proud of that. A lot of
Oh,
people out here just throwing
excuse me.
whatever.
Time out. Excuse me. Paul Kaiser. Paul Kaiser is who made that flyer for me.
Okay.
Paul Kaiser, he does a lot of work for various companies and businesses. Paul Kaiser did that flyer, and Pro Focus. who just recently did a fashion show down in Gary.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one who
Yes.
shot the photo with the black with the red apple. I have to give him the credit for that.
Yes, that's awesome. I mean, it looks very good, and the quality. That's what it's about. It's
And
about
I
the
wanted to
quality.
piggyback on the word quality. As far as my clients, I order all my hair. I don't
Yes.
do, I'm not knocking beauty supply store hair, but it's not the best quality all the time. Sometimes it's dry rot and you don't
Mhm.
know it.
That's
Some
for sure.
So that causes another whole problem. So I want my clients to know all of the hair is ordered. I'm hand picking it. I'm tracking it, tracking it, tracking. I have hair
Yes.
sitting here right now that's getting ready to be prepped. All hair is prepped. I'm not pulling hair out of bags as I do your hair. I prep the hair. Your hair is oiled. I'm doing everything to make it be quality hair. Yeah.
Agreed. Agreed. Now let me say something about my, because now I wanna boast on my client. Her.
Go ahead. This is what we here for. This is what we here for.
Again, you know how when you go and get your hair, getting ready to get it done, and like she said, they're pulling it out of the bag, they're opening the bag up. They don't know what's going on with that hair. When you make your appointment with Avis Nicole of Hey Queen, she immediately, when you pay your deposit, she is purchasing your hair just for you and whatever you and she spoke about. She's going to order that hair. Then she is physically taking it out, prepping. She has this beautiful stand. You got anything in the background there, Avis?
Oh, let's see. Yeah. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yes. Oh
Okay.
yes.
That's what she's
Yes.
doing. Once you have consulted with her,
Yes.
once you have paid your deposit, this is what she begins doing right away. So she's not waiting 5 minutes before you get there. And then she starts putting your hair together and you see her scrambling all over. When you walk through the doors of Hey Queen, you're going straight to the chair.
Absolutely.
Let me say that again. You're going, you
Straight
you
to the
you
chest.
going to sit down,
Well, I
and
would
she's
say
going
this.
to go. She gonna say, "Is this okay? Is this okay? What we're watching? Is there something you want to watch? If not, she might have Bumpy Johnson on. I'm just telling you now. You might be watching
Godfather Harlem.
Godfather Harlem.
Absolutely.
And
Is
guess
that still
what
come on?
happens
They still
next?
got new episodes.
Oh yeah. And then guess what happens next? She starts doing your hair.
But you know what? I
your
have to
your
say,
appointment time is your
your
time.
part.
It's not you're waiting on someone to get out of the chair.
No.
You're not passing anyone even walking in.
Mm-hmm.
It is your personalized service.
Well, I want to say thank you for even doing that because a lot of, I'm not saying, I'm not, like you said, I'm not knocking beauty supply. I'm not
Mhm.
knocking other stylists, but I have to give credit where credit is due.
Give it to
But
her.
just even being sensitive enough to give people, to not waste people, not to waste people's time, to
Absolutely.
give them that attention.
Hmm.
Thank you for that because you don't, that's, I mean, some things are just rare.
That's a
Let's be
rarity.
real.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
And it's
No one else.
personalized service. I feel if you make an appointment with me, you're trusting me with your hair. That is super duper important. We are about our hair. If it's short, if it's long, if we shave it, if whatever we do to it, our hair is important to us and your time is important.
Yes.
My time is important. I want to respect the person's time. They should never have to wait for me. I get up extra early. Like it's nighttime when I get up pretty
It's
much.
still dark.
Yeah, it's still dark and the birds are starting to chirp. I'm prepared for each client. No one has to wait. I'm not late. I'm at the door greeting you
Yes,
when
she
you come
is.
here. Yeah.
This collaboration was easy, Millicent. This
I
collaboration
know,
was very
I
easy.
know, I know, because I know you, Sheila, and I know that you have about quality. And I know, well, I don't even get off into me, but you, I know because you hooked me up.
Oh,
So
that's right.
we ain't gonna, it's not about me, but you hooked me up. So I just thank you publicly. But yeah,
Absolutely.
I know,
Absolutely.
I know. And like I said before, when I saw the collaboration, I'm like, okay. And I didn't know that Hey Queen was even in the area.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah.
I starting to see the posts and everything. You know, you start to see more and more and more, and so that's why it's so important to just be visible. because you just never know.
Absolutely.
That's part of that. That's part of what the game now. The game is
It
that
is.
that's where the success is. And that's how you deliver the service that people need. That's the main thing. Delivering the service that people need.
And
These are
also about the service, it doesn't take long.
Yeah.
You're not going to be sitting here hours and if you bring a snack, you won't be able to even eat it. You won't get to it. You won't be able to eat a meal here. You're going to be here usually under 2 hours.
Okay. Look.
Yeah.
So how long do you think this took, Millicent? Look how long it is. Look, right?
No, I saw that. Yes.
So guess how long it took?
How long?
It was about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Now I'm gonna say 3 because we get to talking and laughing. Honey. it just happens, you know. But the install, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Yep. And she braided some of it. So this side is braided.
Yeah.
The rest is
crochet.
crochet.
See?
And it's flat.
And it's
super
healthy
flat.
when you do that. You know, a lot of times that's healthy. A lot of times people underestimate crochet. Crochet is a healthy hairstyle.
Absolutely. You're able to still get to your scalp. You're still oxygen. I give them what they need to do to their scalp weekly. If you follow that weekly regimen, you'll be good. Your hair will grow.
Yes. And that's what's important. That's what's important. So in this area, how long have you been doing this full time?
Full time, I started in July.
Okay.
Yeah. So it hasn't been a year yet.
Okay.
As far as working under Hey Queen.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yay!
Yay! So, and Miss Sheila, how long has GlassHouse Productions been in business?
GlassHouse, I'm in my 3rd year in business.
Yes.
GlassHouse Productions.
Yes.
I think my first one, I've done book signings. I've had the pleasure and blessings to do a book signing for Miss Millicent. She has an amazing book, Pretty Ugly, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that was one of my early ones.
And it was
Pretty Ugly. I've done some work for Cheryl Watts. She has a foundation, Cindy's Foundation.
Yes.
So I've done that. I've done some things for Dialogue. I've done some things for Jay's Breakfast Club. I've also done some things for what is it called? Brown Skin Coffee.
Yeah, Brown Skin.
That was one of my clients as well. And now I am with Miss Avis of Hey Queen, and I also have now Lady Victoria Thomas of the Pink Tub is now my client.
I saw
yes.
that. See, that's what I'm saying, and I commend you on that because you're not just getting with anybody. You're getting with women who are making a difference, and they're reaching the heart of the people.
That's right.
And that's what it's about. Anybody can do anything, but get with someone and do something that's going to make a difference.
That's right.
That's going to build us. I'm looking for a word. Wait a minute. It's going to build substance.
Yes.
It's going to build substance, and it's going to give you that foundation. So that's very, 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 very important. Very important. And I would like to know before we leave, if each one of you will give us an encouraging word that you can leave with the queens concerning what it is that you do, something that deals with self-esteem, just lifting us up, something that you want to share with us from your heart to the queens. Miss Avis.
You are enough.
Yes.
Most women don't think they're enough. They're not good enough. They're not tall enough. They're not skinny enough. They're not plump enough. My hair's not long enough. You are enough. I need people to really realize that as women, we are our worst critics.
Yes.
Stop comparing yourself to other people. You're only in competition with yourself.
Yes.
You are enough.
Yes.
Love it. Love it.
Yes, we are enough. Life is way too short not to embrace that.
I felt that one.
Older you get, the more you better know it.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For me, I have this saying that uh, I adopted when I turned like 44. And my statement is, I am who I am, and there I have found peace.
Yes.
My challenge to every queen out there is to find your peace. Everybody has a peace within them. It's there. It might be dormant. It might be wherever. Find it and be okay with it. It almost feel like what Avis said. You're enough. I am who I am. I found peace there.
Yes. Thank you so much, ladies. I have enjoyed myself and I feel empowered and inspired by your words and very, very impressed of your services and your products and your services. And I will say excellence in how you carry yourself and how you carry out your businesses. And just because a lot of people have a stigma about Northwest Indiana, we got some excellency in
Oh
Northwest Indiana.
yeah.
We got some professional women who are doing the darn thing. So,
Thank you, Millicent, for creating
yeah,
this platform for us to be able to express ourselves and express our businesses, and just saying we have a place, and you
yes,
created this place for us. Thank you so much, Millicent.
oh, you're
Absolutely.
welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I
Thank you for having
appreciate
me
it
as well.
all, and like I say, information is going to be available so that you can get in contact with him, and we just going to do the darn thing, and we're going to come back another time, and we just going to have some chit chat time, and we're going to have some tea this next time though.
Oh yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We're going to have some tea. I mean, if you want to bring a glass or something, that's
Oh yeah, can we have both glasses?
you know what. Okay. Well, thank you, ladies, for your time on this afternoon, and I would wish you an amazing rest of your day. And thank you again for pouring into us and and as we embrace the transformation, as we empower each other, and we take those things that we have done and we acquire those skills and we apply it into our lives, into our businesses, that we may grow in grace. Thank you.
You.
Thank you.
Okay.
All hell, Queens. All
Oh, yeah.
hell.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.